self-government. So do you think this is history? No, today we are going to learn about civics. So history is about learning about the past, while civics is learning about the present. Okay? So today we are going to learn about the rural local self-government. So what do you mean by the term rural? It means village areas. Urban means the towns, cities. Okay, now we can have an introduction. So long ago, did humans live in modern cities and towns? No, they lived in trees and in caves. So humans are social beings. Hence they lived in a group. So a group of these human beings living together in a place is known as a community. So the earliest community life begins in a family. So then it gets wider to include neighborhoods, schools and so on. Then the villages, towns and cities find their way in the wider community. The peoples living in the villages, towns and cities need many requirements such as clean drinking water, electricity, well-lit and properly maintained roads as well as efficient medical services. A government attends to all these needs. Then now we can learn about the needs of the local local self-governments. Okay, sorry. Okay. So India is a very large country. Very large, it's called subcontinent, right? So very large. So in a large country, large number of people live in them. So it's very difficult to attend to the administration and the problems of a very large country with a single government. To make governance easy and more efficient, local self-governments are formed. So the local self-government is the system of local people who are involved in maintaining the administration of their own area. They participate in many development schemes such as health, then agriculture, then education, irrigation, health, then sanitation and maintaining the roads. So these are and also health. Okay. So these are some of the development schemes in which the peoples they participate. So already one person is living in that village, not in the village, in one place, and he'll be knowing about the difficulties in his region. So how can he regret the problems so another person is telling to him? How can it neglect it? So no. So hence they do not neglect the problems of the areas and they begin to solve the problems quickly and efficiently. Hence they begin to solve the problems and they become to be self-reliant. Okay. So now we are going to learn about this local self-governments, how it is classified. So local self-governments are classified into two types, rural, urban. So the Panchayat Raj system is the local self-governing body for the rural areas, or the municipality is the local self-governing body for urban areas. So let me explain this. The first position is central government. Second is state government. Third is local self-government divided into two, rural, that's the village area, urban, cities and towns. So rural is ruled by the Panchayat Raj system and urban is ruled by the municipalities and also municipal corporation, both the same. Okay, now we can learn about Panchayat Raj system. Okay, a structure. And in the ancient times, the villagers they solved minor disputes through a system known as the Panchayat Raj system. So the word Panchayat means an assembly of 5 elders or panchas. So when the British invaded a country, they appointed their own officials to look after the affairs of all people. Hence, the system of the Panchayat Raj system declined. But after India became independent, again this Panchayat Raj system was revived. So the Panchayat Raj system is a 3-tier system. So it works in 3 types. They are Zilla Parishad, that's the district level, ruled by district collector. Then block level, block samiti by block pramukh, and the last Gram Panchayat, that's the village level by Sarpanch or Pradhan. Okay, now we can learn about the features. The Panchayat Raj system is the local self-governing body which governs at the village level. So it represents democracy at the grassroots level. The The Panchayat Raj system looks after the day-to-day running of the village administration. The Panchayat Raj system is responsible for the developments of the village. It works at different levels like setting up primary schools, providing clean drinking water, and looking after the health issues, and also seeking the central government's help to provide more jobs for their villages and so on. So an elected head is there for the panchayat. He is known as the Sarpanch or Pradhan. The Sarpanch or Pradhan is assisted by other elected members. So now we can learn about the sources of income of Panchayati Raj system. So the source of income of the Panchayati Raj system are taxes on houses, shop, fairs, registration fees of cattle, that's buying the cattle as well as selling the cattle, as well as the sale of public land. Okay. Now we can learn about the village level. So this Panchayati Raj system is of three types, three levels: village level, block level, district level. So village level. So the village level is further classified as Gram Sabha, Gram Panchayat and Nyaya Panchayat. So now we can learn about the Gram Sabha. Okay. So the Gram Sabha, it is also known as the village assembly. It is formed in villages that have a population of 500. So the features are all men and women above the age of 18 years are the members of the Gram Sabha. So the Gram Sabha meets at least twice a year, and the issues concerning the village is discussed in this Gram Sabha, and the Gram Sabha elect the members of this Gram Panchayat. Now let's learn about Gram Panchayat. So the Gram Sabha elect the members of Gram Panchayat, right? So this Gram Panchayat is elected for a term of 5 years. So the seats are reserved for women and the people belonging to the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. So they elected chairperson and as a vice chairperson, he is known as Sarpanch or Pradhan. Okay, now we will learn about the functions of Gram Panchayat. The Gram Panchayat performs both compulsory as well as optional function. Okay, now we will learn about compulsory functions. Providing the farmers with better seeds and fertilizers, providing primary education, providing clean drinking water, and maintaining tanks, pumps, wells, then providing health facilities, that is running health centers and immunization programs, and maintaining the cleanliness of the village and maintaining roads as well as street lights. Okay, then optional functions. So the Gram Panchayat performs many optional functions. Some of them are attending to complaints against village officials like Patwari, Lekpan and police constable. Then organizing village markets and sports events, and planting trees and looking after the minor irrigation facilities. So these are some of the So these are some of the optional functions of the Gram Panchayat. So next we are going to learn about the Nyaya Panchayat. So Nyaya Panchayat is like a local court. It solves the minor disputes and provides cheap and prompt justice to villagers. There's actually one Nyaya Panchayat for a number of villagers. So the Nyaya Panchayat. So the Nyaya Panchayat are elected by the members of the Gram Panchayat, but a member of the Gram Panchayat cannot be the member of Nyaya Panchayat at the same time. So the functions of the Nyaya Panchayat. So the main function of Nyaya Panchayat is it provides judgment on petty civil and criminal cases, but it can only impose it can only impose fines. It cannot sentence a person to jail. Okay, so yet solves the minor disputes through simple, swift and inexpensive processes. If a person is not satisfied with the justice given by the Nyaya Panchayat, then they can send an appeal to a higher court of justice. So next we are going to learn about the block level. The block level is also called as block samiti. So the block samiti provides a link between the Zilla Parishad as well as the Gram Panchayat. The members of block samiti are elected for a term of 5 years. So now we can learn about the composition. The sarpanchas of all villages, they fall into that block. The seats are reserved for women and the people belonging to the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. And the members of state legislature, Vidhan Sabha and Vidhan Parishad, and the members of parliament, that MP, so they are Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, are elected from that block. So the members elect their own chairperson. So chairperson, which is known as the block pramukh, looks after the daily functioning of that block. So and vice chairperson is also elected, who takes in charge in the absence of that chairperson. So so all the developments are implemented with the help of the block development officer. He's known as the BDO. She is responsible for the development of the whole block. So these are the composition. Now we can learn about the functions. So the functions of the block are carried on with many experts or say extension officers. So the expert in agriculture, he helps the villagers in better ways, better seeds, pesticides and new methods of cultivation. Expert on animal husbandry advises the villagers in the new breeds of cattle, their upkeep and maintenance. Educational experts, they run many literacy programs, and also there are many experts for health facilities as well as family welfare. So these are the functions of this block level. So now we are learning about the district level. So the district level is the Zilla Parishad. So the Zilla Parishad is the highest level of the Panchayati Raj system. Higher officials officials and officers such as the district collector, superintendent of police and the district judge, they rule of the district from district headquarters. The Zilla Parishad is responsible for the development of the rural areas on the whole district. So now we can learn the composition. The chairpersons of the block pramukh of the block samiti fall under this Zilla Parishad. Excuse me. Okay, fall under the Zilla Parishad. Seats are reserved for women and the people belonging to the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, and the members of state legislature, that is Vidhan Sabha and Vidhan Parishad, and the members of parliament, that is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, are elected from an area. And the last one is the members, they elect their own president as well as vice presidents among themselves. So the next is their functions. So the Zilla Parishad helps the Gram Panchayats as well as block samiti in many ways. Like, it informs the state government about the work being done by the Gram Panchayat as well as the block samiti. It maintains law and order, land records as well as collecting revenues. And it also and it supervises the work being it supervises the Panchayati Raj system, and it gives many civic communities and relief works, and it monitors the work, many development work which is taken up under the community development program of the whole district. It gives all the ideas from the block samiti about the development of the block, and the Zilla Parishad forms a plan for the development of the whole district. It also advises the state government about the matters which are related to the development of the district. So now we are going to learn about the relationship between the state government and the PR, which is Panchayati Raj system. Okay. So the state government formulate rules and regulations depending upon the working of the Panchayati Raj system. State government works towards the success of the Panchayati Raj system. State governments keep strict watch on the Panchayati Raj system. State government provide grants to the Panchayati Raj system. Then the state government can also destroy the Panchayati Raj system if it is not functioning properly. So in a country like ours, the Panchayati Raj system is very, very, very important. So they solve the problems and the needs of our local people, and they help to bring up a social change. So today we learned about a different topic known as the rural local self-governance. So in the next class we will be learning about the urban local self-government. Just opposite. In that we will be learning about the municipality, municipal corporation, etc. So let us summarize. So in today's class we learned about the introduction, then the needs of local self-governments. Then the central, we learn about this following chart, and we learn about the Panchayati Raj system structure, features, sources, and we learn the village level, Gram Sabha, Gram Panchayat, Nyaya Panchayat, and block level, district level, the relationship between the state government and the Panchayati Raj system. Hope you like my class today, friends. Actually, it's so different. Okay, bye bye. See you in the next class.